Hello everybody and welcome to Tabletop Simulator. This is Dr. Obsidian. I'm here with Guest Tickets, aka Jim. Say hi, Jim.
Hey, this is a first for me, the sucker-punching Slenderman.
Yes, and we are sending our team against the Slenderman, who have no names and no stats because we know that we're going to lose this, but we're going to do our best. We pulled the Slender Blight last time. We rolled badly on the Slender Blight. We got the Forgotten Fear. And as you may recall with Forgotten Fear, let's see if I bring that up here. None of us have the blotted out, so we can't try to remember because nobody has any chance to remember. So we reveal the horror. And that's bad. Anyway, we are facing off against this bad dude. We don't have enough bandages. One of the strategies we discussed a little bit as we were setting up was maybe using this madness inversion, where if he sucks people into the pod imprisonment, we keep pulling them out and just risk the madness. Because if we get 3 of them, as long as it doesn't kill us, a random brain trauma. Here's the brain trauma table. As long as we don't roll a 1 or 2, we might be okay. I mean, if you look at the brain trauma table, it says 1 or 2 will kill us. But I mean, if we leave them in the pod, you know, we could let him go for a little bit, but we may need to just start pulling them out. So 1 or 2 may kill us. 20% chance that every roll we're gonna die. 3 doesn't affect us. 4, it just knocks us down and gives us insanity. 5, we gain disorders and insanity. 7 and 8, again, disorders and insanity. 9, knockdown and insanity. And 10, frenzy, which means we'll hit harder. So, you know, just a thought.
That's our silver bullet.
Yeah. His accuracy isn't that high, so we would like him to hit our tank, but it's hard to control him. He tends to go everywhere after everybody. He does hit at a 4. 3 attacks, 4 plus to hit, 4 damage, which would pretty much just go right through anything anybody has. That means 3 hits to anybody. Even the tank is going to have trouble with that. We're just not in a good position to deal with him doing basic attacks. Oh. Oops, I'm rolling dice over here too. Okay, well, I think we're going to get started. So he is first. And passing the monster controller, I believe. We don't have names on these people.
Actually, I'm going to name mine.
Yeah, first one doesn't have a name. I don't want to name these after any commenters because these are lambs to the slaughter. So, let's see. This lady is going to be named Lamb. Marcuso.
Marcuso!
They get a survival point for that. We only have 2 survivors here with 3 survival. You want your bowman to have the survival to maybe get a dash and a shot in or something? Or do you want to put it on the spear? You can see our chances over here. Fist and Tooth is probably out with the Founding Stone.
Yeah, I want the bowman for the dashing.
Okay. And Bone Club is probably the best bet here. Although I could Founding Stone. The chance to hit is not too bad. 7s, 6s. The chance to wound is pretty bad, though, on most of them. Bone Club's got the best chance to wound. The rest are 8s and 9s. It's just not a good thing.
Is 3 the cap or 4 the cap?
For what?
Our survival. 4, right?
4, yeah. And we get 1 on departure, too.
Yeah. So that means I got to move the nose.
Okay. Because you're going to get... okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, well, here's the Slender Man's storyline here. Nemesis. One day, a lonely man came home, and he found his long, lonely hours no longer troubled him. In fact, he could not remember them at all. Each day, he left home with a chilling ache in his bones and no memory of the day before. One day, he came home to find that he was not alone. After all, then he was gone. So, yeah, he has instinct, so we remove him from the Showdown board. All survivors gain +1 insanity. The monster will remain removed from the showdown board until a card or effect returns it. So he'll keep bouncing off the showdown board and coming back again. So here we have his level 1, because he's just in the first 10 lantern years. The showdown board is partially set up, but we do have a random terrain card, which, hey, is Acanthus, which could save us. You never know. We do need to put that Acanthus near our lamb here. 6 spaces. I'm going to put it right here. And she's going to run to it and grab it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Put it over here. Kind of on her path, okay?
Good.
You never know. Everybody does have Acanthus, I think, except for our bowman. So, would you like to... Oh, you can leave it there. The Acanthus will give you 2 survival as well. Okay.
Well, I guess the nose is not necessary to move then.
Yeah, we'll get 1 survival plus 3, so you'll be maxed out here. But the insanity will give you the nose will give you insanity. So
Right.
okay, all right. Lamb and Marcuso and red and blue. We're not naming them because they don't need the point, so they're unnamed still. All right. I think we're departing, so everyone gains their +1 and then whatever for their gear. +1 for the settlement and +2 for the dried Acanthus. That's 4 for me. And then we get another one for the stone nose and 1 insanity on arrival for the stone nose. Your harp also gives us +1 survival to everybody on arrival. So we're doing good. We just need more limit now.
Yeah, we got to pump the limit.
Okay. I'm up. So here we go. By the way, the Slenderman, if he ensnares us, each survivor rolls a d10 unless their result is higher than their insanity or lantern 10. They go to the dark place. So if he ensnares, we roll a d10, and the result has to be, it says unless it's higher than our insanity or lantern 10, we go to the dark place. So that's where they suck us into the pod imprisonment, I think. And then he goes into gloom where we can't see him. And he's got the amnesia thing. All right, here we go. First card. It is an advanced one. Insane threat with most insanity. Nobody's insane. Right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So there's nobody insane, so that might be a good thing. No target. We do amnesia. So amnesia, and then amnesia is remove him from the board. So we'll just plop him off the side here. Okay. All survivors gain +1 insanity. Oh.
Done.
Okay. And then, yeah, he's done for the rest of it because he has no target. So he's done. Well, that gives us a chance to move. He's going to come towards us, so let's let Lamb go harvest. She's going to roll 2d10. Okay, an 11 is probably good enough to get the Acanthus. Yeah. Okay, you can go next as I get the Acanthus out. Whoops, Acanthus. Is it a strange resource? Yeah, why isn't it? Maybe I need to reset it, that's why. From last time. There we go. So I can actually eat this and heal my hit locations and armor locations, but she doesn't really have much except for the head. Okay, Lamb is done. Move. Let me see if I can do anything else here. I can reveal the top 2 AI cards.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, you can also, if you wanted to do the circlet, if you didn't do anything else. Oh, I've got the circlet. Sorry. Okay, top 2 AI cards. All right, random insane survivor. Let's see. Yeah, gloom, by the way, is you remove the Slenderman from the and place it adjacent. Oh, maybe I didn't do that right last time. Yeah, we removed him from the showdown board until a card or effect returns it. So he has to return. That's like where he would perform gloom. So here, long arm grasp, random insane survivor. He would have no target because he can't. He's off the board, right? Place then target gains insanity. Place the monster 5 space. Oh, that would bring him back.
Yeah.
But again, nobody's insane yet. So that would be insanity. The other one is a threat with least insanity, which is all of us almost, except, well, like maybe a couple of us don't. We would gain 3 insanity, and then we'd get gloom and attacked.
So somebody is winning because Marcuso's got less than blue. And red's got less than lamb.
Okay. Well, if we pick the long arm grasp next, it's gonna be hidden. So we just want to keep him hidden a little bit longer.
Yeah.
All right. So do you believe is going to go down? Long arm grasp is going to be next. All right. And we're done. Next turn, pass the token. You're up.
And so, random insane survivor.
Nobody's insane yet, but we will be.
Amnesia.
Yeah. But we are going to be insane. So next is amnesia again. He's already off the board, so we all gain +1 insanity again. So now we do have insane people. We have 2. Green and blue. Lamb and blue are insane right now. Okay. We're going to be moving together again, trying to get close together so we can help each other. Go ahead and move here, and I'm going to do the rawhide headband again. Let's see. Slender palm. Target. Threat with least insanity.
Same story.
A couple of us, yeah. They're going to gain insanity. He's going to attack. Target suffers bash, knockback 7, 3 speed, 4+ to hit 4 damage. This is a bad damage. The other one is threat with least insanity. It's basically the same thing. One is ensnare, the other is bash and knockback 7. If insane, they must spend 3 survival or gain a -1 accuracy token. That's bad. -1 accuracy makes it harder for us to hit, and we're already having trouble. I'll move the slender palm to the bottom. And do you believe is going to be top. So we got an incoming 3 speed, 4+ to hit, and 4 damage. And we need that to go after the tank, probably. The tank has the least insanity right now, but so does Marcuso. Okay. So, tank's done. I will cat eye circlet. 1, 2, 3. Guess what I pulled in the very first card?
Trap.
Yep. Next one's super dense, so I got to be careful about that one too. And the pale forearms is bad too. Look at that. Undo any wounds he suffered from this hit. Instead, the Slenderman's forearms bend back into recoil into shape. The closest survivor to the attacker suffers 4 damage to a random hit location. It's a guaranteed hit. If you wound him, you don't even wound him. Next one is, I guess the filigreed carapace is the best. Or bad water, we just take the trap.
Yeah, take the trap and shuffle it.
Traps first. That means that all attackers are doomed to perform basic action against the target. That's painful.
They're all painful.
Yeah. We'll put the trap first because I don't know what else to do.
Tear up the band-aid.
Well, we do have a chance to use super dense hit. Why don't we just try to do that? We may get a wound off it.
+2 toughness.
Yeah, but it's The worst that it does if we hit is it moves him away from us and cancels all hits out of range. So there's a chance we can wound off that, and the penalty for missing or anything is not bad at all. So I'd say give it a shot. We need all the luck we can get right now, and I'm like stacking the deck. All right. Next turn, pass token. Now it really begins.
Now we're in it.
Yep.
All right, threat with least insanity.
Now you can choose somebody, and I would suspect you choose the tank.
Yes, I'll choose the tank.
Because it doesn't say random threat.
Target gains +3 insanity.
1, 2, 3. I got it.
Perform gloom attack.
The gloom attack means that you place him adjacent to the target as far as possible from other survivors. Which means probably down here.
Where's his cat?
I got him right here. Okay. And it'll be 3, 5, and 4. And also, if I get hit, I get ensnared. He has no facing, it doesn't matter.
He has no facing?
Oh, he does, right. Yeah, we don't have facing, sorry. But you can spin him around there, yeah.
I thought that, okay.
We're the ones.
Right,
I just got done playing Dungeons & Dragons, so come on now.
3, 4, 4?
3, 5, 4.
Yeah, 3, 5, 4.
And I can dodge 1. Hey, 1 hit? Yeah, I think I'll dodge that.
Yeah.
I will keep the survival because of my rawhide set. So that was relatively painless.
Yeah, that's not a very... That's a 4 accuracy? That's not...
Yeah,
Lions have, what, 2?
Yeah, he hits... The lion.
He hits infrequently, but he really socks a punch. Is that what we're doing?
He hurts us when he hits us. All right, I think the unnamed survivor needs to whack him because that's the bone club.
Okay.
That's the big hit right there. Bone club. Let's do it. Hopefully I don't get 2 hits and trap it. I did not. I didn't even get 1. So that's unfortunate. I missed and I missed. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess I can't do anything else, so he's done.
You can run away. No, you can't. Never mind. It's a bone club.
So who's up next?
Doesn't matter. They're all just running towards them, but it's going to take forever.
Well, I don't need to cat eye circle it because I know what's coming up. I could dash down there and hit him, but the bone blade will break.
Yeah.
You could dash up and crack him with the spear. 6 and 8 to wound. Or you could dash with the bow and shoot it, and you might get 1 hit. If you aim, that would be even better. But, you know, it's up to you.
I just say we run.
Okay. Trying to get that hit and then hopefully get the trap sprung here. Go up here. Anything I can scream, I think. Activation scream, +1 movement till the end. All other survivors gain an insanity. Do we want to do that? Non-deaf insane survivors gain a movement. All other survivors gain +1 insanity.
Well, I think it's not great now because we can't take advantage of the movement.
Could back up. You just get +1 move, you know?
Yeah, I'd just move 1 foot closer, so...
Yeah, if you're... You want me to scream? Actually, I can go after the Acanthus. I'll just go after the Acanthus.
Yeah, that's a better idea.
Hey, where's my green dice? Where'd they go?
Put them on the board, I thought.
Yeah, I thought so too. Did I delete them? Oh, I got a couple up here. Oh.
The mystery of the green dice.
Yeah, what happened to those things? That's the same thing. I know what that is. That's this.
Yep.
Fresh Acanthus again.
Consistent.
Well, I can consume it to fully heal 1 hit location, including injury levels and armor points. I got 2 of those, so green is being able to survive just a little bit longer. All right. Next turn. Threat with least insanity. That would be both. Well, that'd be you, Marcuso.
Marcuso.
All right. Target gains +1 insanity.
All right.
And I will jump right here, I think. And 3, 4, 4. And if you get hit, you suffer knockback 7, bash, knockdown, and you must spend 3 survival or gain a -1 accuracy token. There is a miss, miss, and a hit. You can dodge that. Yeah. That's much better than spending 3 in survival.
Yeah.
And he is done. Wow, okay. We'll take that. I can't get to him with the club anymore.
I can hit him in the blind spot.
One's gonna trap, by the way.
So then I'll use the bowman first.
Okay.
I think I'll aim. Aim is a 5-5.
It's only a +2 to accuracy. So it'd be a 7, 8, but if you hit, it's gonna be a 10. Because it's got that +2 on the card. So it's 5, 5, 10.
I gotta roll a lantern. I got a 10% chance of wounding.
Yep.
That's not awesome.
Nope, but that's what's gonna be.
And if I roll with both dice, it's gonna be a 7, and I have to roll a 10 no matter what.
You may trap, and then it's just canceled anyway.
I'm gonna try 2 shots. Might as well. The odds are terrible.
Yeah, you pulled the trap, which is what we kind of didn't want. Okay, so the Slenderman performs. Let's see. All survivors are doomed. Perform a basic action against the target attacker. So he's going to come up to you. Basic attack. He performs gloom. So he will come right here, I think. And then 3.
Do I get knocked down?
Well, we haven't got there yet. It's basic attack. I'm just going right down the line. Hit, hit, hit.
Sorry, I meant, does my spearman get knocked down?
No, he teleported there.
Okay.
4 damage to each location. Body, head, hands.
Body, head, and hands.
And they're probably all rolls on the table.
Body, head, and...
Arms there.
Yep.
And you got 3 rolls coming up. First, then he performs amnesia. Before we do anything else, we're going to go ahead and do that. So we can get through the card. Everybody gets +1 insanity. And he's removed from the showdown board, so he's gone again. And he ensnares all survivors except the attacker, so we're all ensnared. Put us all in the pods. That was pretty horrible. And shuffle the location. All right, now you got to roll. You're the only one out, so you have to reach in and pull us out, but we're all in there anyway, so we may have to reach in and pull each other out. Okay.
Head, arms, and body.
Yep.
Okay, so head. That is
Cocked.
a 7.
7, blind. Go ahead, I'll mark it with this die here.
Arms.
Because you may die off any of these rolls.
3.
That's 2 bleed.
And body.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. You got your bone knocked up through your heart and killed you instantly. Hey, at least we're going quick, right?
Yeah, who likes long waits?
Okay. So you are dead, and we're all in the dark place. We are all ensnared. Oh, wait, not necessarily in the dark place. Whoops. We have to roll. Okay, roll a d10. I forgot about that. Unless the result is higher than the insanity, or a lantern 10, we go to the dark place. So our result has to be higher than the insanity. So I have a 6 on this guy. Oh, I'm out. And I'm out here too, so I didn't go in. Now I gotta try to remember where my people were. Because I put them in there. I think it doesn't matter too much, actually.
Close enough.
Lamb was up here. Just grab the acanthus. I think the acanthus was like right here somewhere. Put it there, I think. Okay, well, it doesn't matter because he's going to jump around the board anyway. Did you go in?
I failed.
Okay.
I rolled too low.
You're in a dark place. The survivor looks on in horror as black water inexplicably pools around their feet. You are imprisoned. So suddenly the ground gives way. The survivor is swallowed by an angry portal of dark water sloshing the ground. Nothing but damp stone remains in their place. As they plummet into a pitch black ocean, slimy leaves lash their panic, drowning body in the darkness. The survivor is trapped and gains the pod imprisonment. And you have to set on the struggle. It says on the pod imprisonment card you have to struggle. At the start of your turn, at the survivor's turn, that's all of our turn, then you have to struggle. When you struggle, your insanity is reset to 0 and you roll a d10, okay? So, yeah, that was the trap and it's still our turn. But you don't have to do that right now. Okay?
Okay.
So instead, you're just kind of stuck in there. You don't struggle.
I can only do it at the beginning of the turn.
Yeah, it says there, when you gain this, remove your survivor and place them on the card. At the start of the survivor's turn, then you struggle. But he put you in...
over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, your turn's over. And there's a lamb. Move lamb down here. And lamb can now cat eye circlet again. See if we can... Boy, okay. If this wound is hit with a metal weapon, the attacker suffers 2 damage to the arms. I don't have a metal weapon on either of my people. Attacker's knocked down if they are wearing any metal armor. I'm not, I think. They suffer. So those are both good. And the last one, if the attacker is not in the monster's blind spot, the entire body seizes up in terror. Attacker is knocked down. Okay, so that one's going to go in the bottom. You got to remember the third wound is the blind spot one. I don't think anybody's wearing any metal armor here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not.
Yeah, we're pretty early on, so it doesn't matter which one we do. I think your spear is metal. Nope, it's all...
bone.
Nope, so we can put these in any order we want. I'm going to put the first strike down, so it doesn't really matter. Those are both good to hit. Alright, lamb's done. And unnamed survivor... Red will come up here, maybe right next to you. And Rawhide Headband. There's a mood card. When it comes into play, he's going to draw an extra card. When an insane survivor spends a move, if they would move, they instead move a number of squares equal to their insanity in a straight line. When any survivor is free at last on the dark place, discard the card. Free at last is you roll a lantern 10 in the struggle. The other card is a threat with the most insanity, which would be the tank. Perform gloom. All survivors stand, gain +1 insanity, and full move directly away from the Slenderman. At the end of their movement, any survivors with 6... and draw an AI card at the end of all that. So he's going to draw AI cards no matter what, so it doesn't matter what order I put them in. Okay, fine. He wants to draw cards, I guess.
Yeah.
Next turn. Alright, first one drawn is his mood. When this comes to play, draw an AI card. If we spend a move, then we move in a straight line equal to our insanity. If you get free at last, if you roll a lantern, we get to discard it. Luckily, our harp is dead, so we can't even get rid of it.
I was thinking that.
Okay, next. He draws mid-scream. Mind Scream, sorry. He performs gloom on our tank. Whoops. There. All survivors gain +1 insanity and full move directly away from the Slenderman. So everybody gains +1 insanity.
Including me in my dark place?
Yeah, it says all survivors.
Okay.
And full move directly away, you cannot move. At the end of the move, any survivor with 6+ insanity are knocked down and gain a bleed. I do have 6+ insanity on my tank. I will be knocked down, bleed. We'll move directly away. We'll move directly, knock down, and bleed. And he draws another AI card. Hey, it's a duration card. When Creepy Magnus is drawn face down, perform Amnesia. So it's going to be the next card we draw. So Amnesia is, we all gain 1 insanity. All survivors gain 1 insanity. And he disappears from the showdown board, so we can't even target him again. Isn't that nice? Okay. Alright. And then it's not drawn face up, but it will be next turn. So it is the next card. We can't do anything about it. It's coming. I could shuffle it down, though. Okay. Our turn. You perform struggle. Unless I want to reach in and pull you out. I guess you can do struggle first to see if you get out.
You want a big number, right?
You want 10.
4.
4. Inescapable pressure. Suffer his damage to a random hit location and gain a bleed. Remain trapped. You take 1 damage to your legs. You gain a bleed. You remain trapped. He's not even on the board, so it might not be worth it to pull you out just yet.
Fine by me.
Otherwise, pulling you out could kill us. He knocked me down on his turn, so I can't get up unless I encourage, but there's nothing else to really do. Unless I want to use the AI card to try to shift his Creeping Madness down. But we are adjacent to each other right now, so it's fine. It says here, any survivor not adjacent to another survivor is ensnared. Place him at the center of the board, which is fine. So she's going to move down here, like right here, so she can stack him. And she's still adjacent. So I don't think it's... I already... Yeah, I don't need to worry about the cat eye circlet. There's really not much to do, so I guess I'm done. Next turn. Pass the token. You draw the Creepy Madness card. So again, any survivor not adjacent to another is ensnared, but we're adjacent to each other. Except for you, but you're not ensnared because you're already in the pod.
Yep.
So place him at the center of the showdown board.
That's
He's
really
back.
all we got.
Face him away from me like that.
Fine by me.
Alright. Nice. Okay. And he's done. So I'm going to stand up. Hey, you get to struggle.
Come on! Give me a lantern!
I've got a good attack here. I need to use it.
That's a 4 again.
Oh, you get another bleed, and you're in there with a hands injury. I'm leaving you in there as I'm going to attack, okay?
Yep, do what you do.
Unnamed survivor Red is dashing. Here's the roll to see if I lose the survival. And I do. Alright. Here's the club. Let's get some big numbers here. We need to do something good. 1 hit. Okay, wound. If this... Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not going to affect... Well, I better see if I wound him anyway. Hey, I wounded.
Hey.
Finally, hit him. Oh, wait, I can't do that. Wait a second. Let's back this up. Remember, we can only move in a straight line, remember? With equal to our insanity if we spend a move. Yeah, so I'm going to back that up.
Even with dash?
I mean, if we spend a move and dash gives us an extra move, right? So, yeah.
I didn't know if dash was its own thing or if it was just an extra move.
Put that back. This makes it harder here. Lamb can move 6, but that runs right by him. He moves 7. I guess I just stay still because there's not much I can do. I mean, I could try running around, but I move way past him. That's the problem. You know, I'll just run circles around him. I can't get to him.
You can dig me out.
That's what I was thinking. I could dig you out, but I could do the rawhide headband too. So I'm gonna do the rawhide headband first. There's my activation. There's an advanced card coming up here. Place him at the center. He already is. Every survivor without blotted out gains +1 insanity is placed in a different corner of the board. Ensnare all. That's pretty horrible. Random threat. Gains insanity. Gets attacked. It's not too bad, but they get ensnared. They forget a random fight. It's okay. So I'm going to put the... next was Tendril Probe. This is bad. Okay. I'm going to pull you out with Lamb. That's my activation. So
automatic success.
Yeah, I automatically succeed. But,
I go to any corner?
I suffer a random brain trauma. Yeah, it says place the survivor in an unoccupied corner. So here's my random brain trauma. I'm dead.
Oh! Okay.
It's your turn. I pulled you out and died. Didn't even get to pull a card.
I have 6 insanity. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna dash. Because, you know, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have a spear, so I can hit him next time if he stays there.
All right. Next turn. Pass the token. Everybody's dead.
Yep.
We're just getting terrible rolls here. All right. So random threat. Odds me, evens you. It is you. You gain an insanity.
Okay.
He performs gloom on you. What I would think would be right here. That's probably down here, actually. Oh. All right, 3, 4, 2. Miss, hit. 1 hit. And if he hits you, you get ensnared. If you remain on the Showdown board, he disappears.
Ensnared means I go to the pod thing?
Maybe. Probably. If you stay on the Showdown board, I can't get to him anyway, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. So go ahead and dodge it.
Done.
He performs amnesia, he disappears. We gain an insanity. I think we're not able to do much other than I just use Rawhide Headband again.
Yep, that's it.
Pod abduction. Threat with most insanity. Place the monster in the corner furthest from the most survivors. Target and Slenderman exchange spaces on the board. All survivors within 5 spaces of Slenderman gain insanity. Place the monster in the corner and then he exchanges places. The furthest corner. So he switches places.
And then he's going to swap places, one of us, to isolate the other one.
Yeah. The other one is the bad one where he basically ensnares all of us anyway. So I'll put that one on the bottom. All right. I'm done because I'm not gonna be able to move with this hairworm emergence in play because I'm insane. When you struggled, did you reduce your insanity to 0? By the way,
Nope, not once.
you didn't. Yeah, you should have reduced it to 0. So now because when you struggle, did you get 2 on the way out? Yeah.
I got 2 after I came out.
Okay, so you're not insane actually.
Right.
Okay. Well, doesn't matter. Pass the token. You're up. You did move that turn, didn't you?
No, I don't want to
Okay.
move.
Okay.
He pops.
Threat with most insanity is me, and that's what we wanted. So place the monster on the corner, and then he swaps places with me. All survivors within 5 spaces of the Slenderman gain 3 insanity. So he swaps places with me. I'm going to be way down here. Yeah, you can put him however you want. Put him right there next to you.
I thought you were standing here.
I was. But he's got to take up... Yeah, so you like that. Although you want to rotate him so he's blind spot or something, that's okay too. Whatever you want to do. Okay, and you gain 3 insanity. Okay. And we're up. So should I move in Rawhide Headband again?
Yeah, I mean, I don't... Unless you want to... No, you don't want to do that.
There's a mood coming up. He's going to do amnesia. Whenever survivor gains insanity, they gain an additional insanity. He's going to drive us nuts. The other one is the lost memory, which is bad. We want to get rid of that. I'm going to put that one on top so that you can try to get rid of it. Both of them are bad, so if you get rid of both of them, I'd be happy. Not like we're going to win this. You only roll 2 dice, by the way.
Yep.
You're going to attack the angle, you're going to go to the blind spot.
If I move, I have to move 6 or 5.
No, you're not. Oh, you are insane now. Yep. Okay. 6 to hit, 8 to wound.
1 hit.
Do not have a metal weapon.
And 8.
8 is a wound.
If this location is hit, nope, no metal. Hey. We did damage to him.
Yeah, we took off one of his bad cards, too.
Weird.
Did I move here? I should have moved straight. I had to move, because I'm insane. I had to move 9 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I should have been here. Yeah, because of the hairworm emergence.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, got it. Yep. That was my move before. I should have moved there instead of diagonally. Okay. Yep. I think we're done. Next turn. It is a mood. When this comes to play, he performs amnesia. And whenever a survivor gains insanity, they gain an additional 1. So now I gain 2 insanity from amnesia. Yay! 1, 2, I'm 11.
Everyone gets that, right?
Yep.
I'm at 7.
Okay, I'm gonna move. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, I'm across from you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Through you is 6.
Can't go through me.
1. I can't?
No.
Does that mean I automatically stop, or do I push you? What's the rule?
You collide with me, I guess. But it doesn't... I mean, that's usually from knockback, though, so I'm not sure. I guess you just move as far as you can stuck, because you can't move any further.
Well, it's adjacent's a good thing, right?
Yeah, why not? Move up to me and stop, because you do hit... Because you can't move through the monster either, you just run into him. That's kind of what we want. You know, run into him and then we can fight him. Alright. I'll use the Rawhide Headband, by the way. Tentacle Snare. He's going to perform Gloom and Ensnare. Or, Random Survivor. He performs Gloom. We gain Insanity, he ensnares. And then he goes to the furthest corner of the board. Yeah, I think we're putting the other one first. Alright. Pass the token, you're up. Random Insane Survivors, both of us. Odds me, evens you.
Evens.
That's you. Form Gloom, I'll get him.
Gain 2 insanity.
Yeah, anytime it says whenever you gain insanity, you gain an additional 1, and you're the monster controller, so you're going to gain...
Oh, a third one.
Yeah, an extra 1 from that. So you gain 2 insanity plus 2 more.
Ugh.
Yeah, because, like, you gain insanity from being the monster controller. So 3 attacks, 4 to hit, 4 damage, and he will ensnare you. Almost guarantee you're going to be ensnared here.
2, 9, and 5. 2 hits.
That's a 6, actually. But...
Oh, 6.
Anyway, 2 hits. You can dodge 1.
I gotta save my
Well,
thing.
maybe you're going to dodge the body.
Body, yeah.
That'll be your last survival.
Yeah, nobody can say at least I didn't get to use it.
You could have burned your Acanthus, I think. Oh, this one doesn't have Acanthus here. That time you got killed?
Yeah.
Could have burned Acanthus, you didn't have it. I don't know if we should burn Acanthus, though. I don't think we're going to have any chance.
I wouldn't have anyhow, but yeah.
No.
So 4 to my body, huh?
Yep. On the table.
Because this roll worked out so well last time.
Lantern.
Lantern.
You're just knocked down.
Well, I was already knocked down, so, you know, nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoops. But he does ensnare you.
The pod thingy?
Yeah. So you have to roll, and you have to roll a lantern 10, I think, to risk getting out of it. So you're now in the pod. Which is kind of good, actually, because you're in my way. Get out of my way.
Happy to oblige.
Kind of bad, though, because the bleeds. Alright. You are now back in the dark place. Okay, my turn. I will dash. Now I'll roll to see if I get that back. I do not. I'm gonna run up to him. Bam! And I'm gonna hit him with the club. Get some! Miss.
Oh, I gotta be honest, that tank club ID ain't really paying dividends this time out.
Next turn. Random survivor, that would be me. I'm the only one there, really. He performs gloom. He doesn't even need to move. I'll just leave him right there. I get 1d10 insanity. I get 10, so I'm at 21. Well, he's just driving me nuts. Look, my guy's just going crazy here, and he ensnares me. I just rolled a black die. Oh, I stayed out.
Nice.
I don't know how nice that is, but it's something. I avoided it. And place him in the corner of the showdown board furthest from the most survivors, or center of the showdown board if all corners are occupied. Yay! He go down here in this corner. So I can't even get to him anyway. But I can move 21 squares. I can move 21
So you
squares.
can get to him, just gotta dash.
Yeah. I dash and hit him with a founding stone. You know, like a melee attack with a founding stone. I don't have really a chance to damage him with it, though. But I guess, you know, what else can we do, right? Alright, it's our turn, so you go ahead and roll. See if you get pulled out, or get out. Roll a 10.
Hustle and struggle. That's a 7.
7 might get you out, actually. Haunted. Place the survivor in an unoccupied corner of the showdown board. You gain a random disorder and a bleed. Narcissistic. You may not wear head armor at this location. If you're wearing head armor, you destroy it. You don't.
I got nothing, just a cloth belt.
Okay. That's pretty good then. And let's see, 7. I gave you your bleed too, so you're okay. So we're out. Yay. You have 11. You could actually dash up and hit him. Oh, you can't. Move if you want, though.
1, 2.
But let me go first, because I moved 21. And then I could dash. Oh, let me roll it. Yeah, I used it. And then I'm going to dash and run into him. There's 21. And then I'm going to Founding Stone attack. 7 to hit. 1 hit. First strike. Reflex. Doesn't matter. 10. Needed lantern. Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11.
There you go. All right. Next turn. Passing the token.
Oh, we survived an actual run through the deck this time.
Yep. Random insane.
Random insane. Your odds.
Like those odds. It is me. So he's gonna gloom. He's just gonna sit right there. I gain 2 insanity.
Yeah.
And 3, 5, 4.
3, 5, 4.
I'm the guy he should be attacking because I can dodge it.
3,
1
5,
hit.
4. 1 hit.
I'll dodge it. Hey, I got it back. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm gonna club him if you don't mind.
I do not.
1 hit. Reflex. If the attacker's not in his blind spot, the entire body seizes up in terror. Yeah, I'm gonna roll this to see if I wound him. Yeah, there's a wound.
Good.
And I gain 2 insanity. I'm knocked down
You gain 3 insanity?
4 because of the...
Double it?
Yep. Anytime you gain insanity, it's doubled.
I thought it was just +1 more.
You're when you got out of that thing, you set your insanity to 0, right?
Sure didn't. In fact, I walked 11 because of it.
Oops. You're going to be back here. Yeah, you should be 0. You be right there. Okay. You're up.
I'm done.
Okay. Next turn. I got to pull a card for him. Mind Scream. Threat with the most insanity. I'm not a threat. That's you. But you don't have most insanity, but you are, actually. So, he performs Gloom. Whoopsie. He's over here now.
I think that's a mathematical quandary. 0 means there's actually the absence of insanity. So if you don't have any insanity, how can you have the most?
The most out of the threats. All survivors stand. Hey, I got up.
I'm just saying, I think there's a mathematical something or other that a professor needs to sort out.
All survivors gain 2 insanity.
Okay, now I got some.
Okay, you got 2. I just counted the extra. And full move directly away from the Slenderman, so I run into the corner here. And you have to move towards me. You're still not insane, though. At the end of the movement, if any survivors are insane with 6+ insanity, they are knocked down and gain a bleed. Bleed. And draw an AI card. Nice. Always good when you can draw. Random survivor. Odds, it's me. The random survivor, yep. Evens, it's you. He performs Gloom. So he will jump back up to you.
2 more insanity.
Why?
If I Gloom was +2 insanity.
No. Gloom just moves him there.
Got it.
Whenever survivor gains insanity, they gain an additional +1 insanity. Okay, so you're going to gain a D10 of insanity, so I'll roll it, but you're going to gain a +1 on top of this, so you gain 7. And he ensnares you, so you need to roll a D10, and it has to be 8, 9, or thing, or you're going back in. So you're going back in.
That's what we do.
I'll put you over here.
Thank you.
And we place the monster in the corner of the showdown first, and the most survivors. That's way up here.
Yeah, that's diagonal.
The good news is I move 29 squares, so I can get to him if I dash. Move and dash, but then I hit it with a founding stone. So surprise, I can move across the whole board with this insane. I run like the wind. All right. He is done. So we're up. So you struggle again. Need to roll a lantern. Could roll a 6. 6. Haunted again. Gain a bleed. Gain a random disorder. Put yourself in an unoccupied square. I'm gonna put him like this. Look, I can put him anywhere I want. I'm gonna put him like that. You put yourself up here. Come on, see this. I don't know what this is, but anxiety. Start of each showdown, you gain a priority token unless you have stinky gear in your gear grid. They smell your fear.
That was the tank. I'd love that thing.
All right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and move. I can dash, right? I'm gonna dash here. Well, I'm gonna do my regular move first. That's 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30. Yeah, I can get all the way there. Boom! I run into the corner. I'm gonna dash, and I did not burn it. Whoops. There we go. And I'm gonna run all the way up here behind him, and I'm gonna use my founding stone. That's 2 hits, ladies and gentlemen. I need a 10 to hit him or wound him, but I did get 2 hits. All right, what have we got here? Here's a death blow one. Oh, if I wound him with this, he suffers a -2 toughness, and all reactions are canceled until the end of the turn. I'll go ahead and roll on the solar plexus. Come on, lantern. Nope. Okay, next one. Come on, lantern. Nope. Place monster 5 spaces away from the attacker as far as possible from the other survivors. That'll be down this way, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, I got my swings in. I can't say I got any hits, but, you know.
2 hits of the Falling Stone is no mean feat by itself.
Well. Alright, you're up. You're kind of a non-factor in this game. With that spear.
Done.
Next turn. You're pulling it. Hey, it's a duration. He performs amnesia. So we'll move him off the board here. Let's drop him up here by the face. We each gain +2 insanity. I'm at 31. My brain explode when I get so high? I kind of forgot.
I'm at 2.
Okay. Well, geez. I'm moving at 31 squares now if I move. I'm just like running into the corners.
But that's the end of this version of the card, though, right? It's our turn.
Yep. I'll move up here and do the rawhide headband. I can move that card down if I wanted to. He can come after you and perform gloom, or if we're not adjacent to each other, I could dash and get next to you, and then he'll be at the center of the showdown board, but I won't be able to get to him.
No, that's useless.
Or, let's see. No, it's not. If you move right here,
yeah,
on your turn, okay, I was here. If you move here on your turn and then wait, I can actually run into you and stop. And then when he comes out, I can actually charge into him.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I've got a plan. Watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a plan. So on my turn, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to dash. So let's see. Hopefully I don't use all my survival up here. Ugh, I did. Use another one. Okay, I'm going to dash. I'll run into you. And that's my rawhide headband I just used on my turn. I guess we probably did that a little out of order, but oh well. At this point, I think
we got to where we had to go.
Yep. Passing the token. Next turn. Okay. I'm pulling. Okay, go. It's drawn face up. We're adjacent to each other, so we're not ensnared. And we place him at the center of the board. I'm going to face him away from us because he doesn't know where we are. We snuck around on him. And on our turn, I'm going to dash, if you don't mind.
I don't.
My last survival if I roll badly. I did. So it's my last survival. This is the end of it. I'll run into his back and throw my club at him. I'll probably never be able to use it again. Hey, I got 1 hit. Wound. If the attacker's insane, undo any wounds. Oh! Well, I could always crit. No, I missed anyway, so I didn't even wound him. So it doesn't matter. Okay, you're up. It was a good show. Oh, you can actually hit. Hey, hey.
A hit and a miss. Attacker gets +3 insanity. Is that on a wound or is that before?
No, that's before the wound. You get 3 insanity.
Okay.
Now you get to move with the rest of us. Oh, you get 4 because 1 more. I gave it to you.
All right, here we go.
5 is not a wound.
5 is not a wound.
Oh boy. Yeah. All right. Passing the token. Next turn. Threat with least insanity is you.
Okay.
You gain 2. I'll get you. Perform gloom. So he'll maybe go up here. And 3, 4, 4. And we don't have any survival left, so we're taking everything. Hey!
5.
All hits.
And 7.
You're gonna get hurt here, I think, pretty badly.
Waist, a legs, and a head.
I'll get that. Go ahead and start rolling.
I think it's just all bad rolls.
Yep.
Waist, head, and what?
Waists, legs, head.
All right, legs.
You gain 2 bleed. That kills you. You're dead.
And I'm dead.
Hey. And then you're gone. He knocks you back. You disappear. All right. I'm up. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. What can I do? I mean, if I move, I'm going to run into the wall. That might actually be a good plan. I'll run over here and just run into the wall.
Hard to suffer knockback that way.
Yeah. Okay. I'm the only one who can draw too, so... pod abduction. Threat with most insanity. Place the monster in the corner of the showdown board furthest from the survivors. Target and Slenderman change places. Jeez, like that matters. All survivors. Okay, and he's done. Are you serious? Well, I will move 31 squares this way on my turn. Oh yeah, and I can't dash or anything, so I could look at his cards. I think it doesn't matter. I'm done. I'll just keep drawing his stuff because I think it's over here. Insane threat with the most insanity is me. Perform gloom. So he's gonna just jump right on me here. Whoops. Target gains 2 insanity and suffers damage equal to their insanity to a random hit location. I get 2 insanity. 33 damage to a random hit location. That's gonna go to my legs. Of course, that's gonna 33 damage. That might go through. Do you think?
That is got to be a record.
All right. Well, let's put myself out of my misery here with a bad roll. A 3 is 2 bleed. That's not enough to kill me, but it is enough to almost kill me. Whoops. I'll drop some dice in there. Why not?
Whatever.
All right. And he's gonna ensnare me, and I need a lantern to stay out of the mess. Nope. I'm going in the pod.
Bad roll in the pod gets you bleed.
Okay, and he's done. So I roll in the pod. Oh, it was a lantern. It's a 4. I'm pretty sure I'm dead here. Gain 1 bleed. I'm dead. Okay, well, we knew this was coming. At least I died insane. It's the equivalent of taking meth, I think.
Seriously.
All right. Those insane survivors, they don't have names. Unnamed survivor here. I'm going to give them a name. Dead. Because they never had a name, but I'm just giving them something so that I know. Toast. Dead and Toast are both dead. All right, back to our population here. Toast is dead. Lamb is dead. Why is Lamb dead? I thought...
Lamb came out with us.
No, I mean, it should have been... Wait a minute, something's weird here. Dead is dead. Okay, Agathon is alive, yeah. Azazel is alive. We've got a couple unnamed survivors here that are still alive. Toast is dead. Toast is Toast. Okay. Lamb is dead, and so is Mark. So we only have 6 people left. That was a terrible pull.
That's correct. I thought that was always going to happen.
Yeah.
We had 10 and we sent out 4.
We almost pulled through with the butcher. All right. So on the defeat clause here, go back. The defeat clause is the survivors left, never to return. No one remembers. In other words, there's nothing really that happens. You got to get their equipment back. So we'll assume we find their bodies, but we don't really remember who they were. We don't remember them or anything about them, but we're still going to cannibalize them.
Because that's what we do.
Yeah, that's who we are. We cannibalize. Okay, so we do get 4 resources out of it.
Did we already get the 4 resources from the butcher debacle?
No, we did not, did we?
I don't remember getting them.
No, we didn't. We should, because we wouldn't be able to spend them.
Unless it screwed us from spending them, like lose all your resources, because we don't have any resources, do we?
Well, the butcher may have killed all our resources, actually. But,
But that would have happened afterwards. We lose to the butcher, he takes all of our resources, and then we cannibalize. Isn't that how it works?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I'll get to the butcher here. Nobody said anything in the comments. Maybe we all missed it. Ladies and gentlemen, you're supposed to be catching our mistakes. What are you doing? Slipping.
And maybe we're just making a new mistake now.
Probably. All right, butcher, death. Rampages, everyone escapes the darkness, but all resources are destroyed. Yeah, and then we came back. This is what happened. We lost to the butcher. We came back. We returned. We gained endeavors, which was 1 because everyone was dead. We did not update the death count, and I think that's when you cannibalize. When a survivor dies, draw 1 basic resource added. No, when they die, we draw a basic resource and add it to the settlement. Do not gain a resource if a survivor is lost, ceases to exist, or is exiled. I wouldn't say these guys are lost, though. Oh, the Slenderman. This says they left, never to return, no one remembers. But we still get their equipment back, so we have to find something, right? So, anyway, we would have lost those resources. Because when they die, that's when we add it, right? Immediately. Okay. It's kind of weird, but it says... What it says, whenever a survivor dies, draw 1 basic resource and add it to the settlement.
Right, to the settlement.
And that's where it is. It was in the settlement storage, and then when the butcher died, his defeat clause was he wrecked our settlement.
Okay,
so we used it to replace it. So we only get 4. At least that's how I read it. If anybody else disagrees with me, let me know.
If that's the case, I like cannibalism even less than before.
Well, the butcher just was bad. That was a bad thing.
But if we do it the other way, then we get it regardless of what the butcher does.
Good news is we can't even innovate. We almost had it. We just needed a hide. Okay, well, we update our death count again, which we did. And yeah, we don't need this one anymore. We check our milestones. I believe we're all done here. We don't need to draw any more cards. And develop. We have a bone and an organ. That's all we can do right now.
I personally say we roll on the table.
Augury?
Yeah, and try and get... If we lose broken lanterns, I don't care.
Okay, because we're in a pretty bad state. We only have 1 endeavor, so that's all we can do.
Well then, let's make it a good one.
Alright, well, I will spend the endeavor to roll on the augury table. Agathon, I think.
Yeah,
the one who's... Let me check. Yeah, he's at 2 right now. Okay, Agathon is rolling on the augury table.
Come on, Agathon.
Roll for him here.
Do us proud.
He needs to roll high. Hey, there's a high number. I think 8 is enough. Augury, 8. Intimacy. So we did get kids.
Yes! Good job, Agathon.
Who do we want to have kids?
Well, I think
unnamed
should be the dad because he did the work.
Okay, Agathon is the dad, and then one of the unnamed females then is the mom.
Sounds good to me.
Unnamed female right here with no... Well, it's got invasion and everything, so let's skip that one. Okay, what about this last man standing one down at the bottom?
Fine by me.
Okay. Got XP. This one should have... No, yeah, this one should have a web proficiency too, right? Because it's got 2 XP, I think. Okay. So I'm rolling Agathon, and you're rolling the lady there. Here we go, big numbers. Agathon, uh-oh. I got rolled a 5. 7. We don't have beds, though. We gain a population, and the man and the woman dare share a deep bond. Agathon and the unnamed lady. And they each gain 10 survival. Yeah, we do not have any beds. So we do gain a person.
Good.
Female, maybe. Let's see what we got here. We got 1, 2, 3 men, and 1, 2, 3 women. A woman?
Yep.
Okay. And unnamed here gains survival up to 4. And Agathon will gain his survival up. Whoops. Up to 4. And that's all she wrote.
You want to put the parentage in there?
Just Agathon? Because he's the only one.
Agathon plus no name.
Well, we don't know which no name is no name. So we'll say Dad is Agathon.
Last man standing. No name LMS.
Huh?
Last man standing. LMS.
Oh.
No name LMS.
Oh, here, Mom. LMS, no name. Can't type tonight. Okay, there we go. All right, and then that's really all we can do then. So we have to decide. Whoops. What's next?
Well, I think what's next is pretty obvious.
The antelope?
No, we need to get ourselves the frickin' runaway thing out of the innovations.
Oh, we don't have any way to get that right now. We need resources.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's our end game at this point, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Well, antelope then is what I'm thinking.
That's fine.
All right, so if we're gonna go after the antelope, I just healed and rested. Oh, I packed. Sorry, there's nobody to pack. Okay, so who are we gonna bring in then?
I'm thinking we spend the monster bone on a knife dagger thing, and then I bring ambidextrous and wield 2 daggers. Or
Monster bone on it. Why don't you just wield 2 founding stones?
I can do that too. I just thought that the bone blades hit harder.
But we only have one. We only have one bone blade. Or you want another bone blade?
I was going to run with 2 bone blades. That was the idea.
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea. You got to watch out for his teeth. You'll break a bone blade, but that's not a bad idea.
That's small potatoes.
Okay, let's do that. Why not? Look at another bone blade.
And then if I do break the other bone blade, I'll run with the second founding stone as a backup. Although the ambidextrous, I don't have to have exact 2 weapons, do I? Or is that something else?
All of them gain paired. All your weapons gain paired, and paired means that you can use the weapon with another weapon of identical paired. It's an identical weapon, like the Katars. They already have the paired thing. You have to use the same weapon.
And this is sword, so I'm gonna pick sword as my thing.
Okay. Let me check the population here real quick. Close the battle UI. Eric was working on the bow, right?
I believe he wanted to be an archer, yes.
And I'm going to spawn him. He's right here. So why don't we drop him in here, because he is the bow slot. And you need to type bow in there, because he'll be going bow this time.
And then somebody can take the spear.
I got the spear. So, whoops. Let's see. You got the ambidextrous. You're hemophobia, so you need to make sure you know that's coming.
It's all about the encouraging words.
So is Azazel.
It's all about the encouraging words.
He's immortal, so he's going to take any hits he takes are going to go right to his insanity instead. And hemophobia is whenever he's going to get knocked down quite a bit, but he's going for this Twilight Sword, you know, rather than the bone club.
Well, then maybe you should give the spear to this other dude here that's green. That way they can.
The spear's right on the green person. I already did.
Sorry, the club.
Why?
They can trade back and forth between the spear and the club, but if you're working on that sword.
The sword is cumbersome.
Yeah, but I'm just saying this guy over here, if he wants to run, he can spear, and if he doesn't want to run, he can club.
Okay.
And then we give the bow person here something to do besides bowing if they don't have anything that they can do, like the circlet.
Jedi circlet?
Yeah.
Like this? But, yeah. You know, the thing is with this Twilight Sword, the problem with it is right now its accuracy is 9. It's pretty horrible.
You have to swing with that thing a lot to get that thing.
Well, once I get I roll 1 die, and I got to roll a 9 to hit.
Right.
But if I do get the hit, then I'm done using it. I'm switching to something else. That's why I would say keep the club on him.
Oh, I see.
Just need to get 1 hit with it right now.
You can only do it once per fight?
Once you wound with it, you don't need to keep using it, and the sword's no good right now.
I thought you were... Okay, maybe I'm not remembering this right. I thought that you had to continually bring down the number 9.
I do.
But is it once per fight or is it once per hit?
Once per proficiency level, the number comes down.
Okay, so once.
Actually, it's 1 minus the Twilight Sword proficiency level.
Yep. No, I was all right.
So he needs to hit once, and then it's not useful to keep running with a weapon like that.
You want the circlet?
Although he would get 2 ranks in it afterward, but next fight it might be useful just to keep fighting with it. But right now it's not. So
I gave you back the cat eye circlet then.
I don't know. It's not necessarily a good thing. I mean, you can keep it. I have the sickle. I have other stuff to do. Or you could take the sickle if you want.
My only thing is that you're much better at card management than I am.
What do you mean?
Looking at the cards, deciding which ones to put down on the bottom, which ones to keep at top.
Oh, then go ahead and take the sickle and give me the circlet. But with the spear, I'm going to be using the circlet a lot less. Oh well, it's fine.
I'll take the circlet if you...
Yeah, I'm going to give it to you. I can help you do those. It's not a big deal.
And then you can have the bone sickle back.
So who am I going to put back in there? Let's see. Again, I still think the bone sickle's better on you than me.
I want...
My character will have a better chance to hit.
When
You might have to move. I don't know. You can give me 1. Just give me 1. It'll be fine.
Actually, I'm thinking maybe the tank should have it. If he's got room.
I'm going to take the new person. The new person is female. The tank? Tank doesn't. Founding Stone I can toss.
Doesn't it heal armor?
Yes.
You get the acanthus and it heals armor?
Yes, it does. And it's hard for me to use my weapons, too, so it would definitely be something I could do. Okay, that works. I do have the Rhythm Chaser, if I have a drum.
This cat's got this screaming...
Actually, here's the other thing. I probably should get the harp from you instead. Because the harp, if I get knocked down, I keep my evasion, so it makes me even a better tank. So I need to toss out something, and it's probably going to be the sickle.
Okay, well then we'll give you back the sickle, and then I'll take the bandages.
Okay. Actually, in the future, I'm just going to be running only with the Twilight Sword. But right now, it's not worth it. Okay, pause. Okay, I was going to think of a name, but I guess, yeah, we're going to get 2 from Acanthus, 1 from Departure, and 1 from the Stone Nose Arrival. So, clean up Showdown, and we are, again, back on the hunt for our friend, the Screaming Antelope. Oh, we hunt here, hunt. Okay. Let's take a look at the timeline to see what was coming up here. Oh, you know what? We had other things this lantern year we didn't do because we pulled the Slenderman and everything stopped. We had Hands of Heat and Crone's Tail, too. We didn't do those. All right, well, we're going to have to retcon that a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. So let's go ahead and back up and do Hands of Heat. Mystery Lanterns Glow. This should have been done after we got back. Ignore that picture. All right, if the settlement already has Lantern Oven, skip this. Do we have the Lantern Oven? We do not. Okay. One lucky day, a clumsy accident knocks a lantern free from the towering lantern horn. A sudden flash of heat bathes the survivors and the lantern crashes to the ground. Now shattered, the lantern light dies, but the seed of an idea begins to grow. Nominated survivor, they gain +1 courage and experiment with lanterns. I nominate this person here, unnamed, who already has a courage and an invasion.
Sure.
Other than that, we could do Agathon, because he's got a courage too. That would be useful.
And so does Eric.
Okay. Well, you want Eric, or do you want Agathon, or what do you think?
I don't remember what courage is good for.
Okay. If we do it in the settlement, if we get 3 of them, which we don't have yet, and it's not going to happen, courage gives us... This is what you want, intimacy, the settlement phase. We need to get courage in the settlement phase, because that gives a matchmaker.
Isn't that what we're trying to hook up with Agathon?
No, he's going for Tinker. So he can get an extra endeavor so that he can try to get more babies, too.
So then, not Agathon.
Although if Agathon gets both the Triumph, Matchmaker, and Tinker, then he gets the innovation for, or the endeavor for coming back as a returning survivor, and he'll get a free intimacy if he comes back, too. So there is that.
Yeah, but...
Do we want to just let Agathon do this?
That's going to be putting him in harm's way all the time, isn't it?
Definitely. Well...
I mean, it would the new strategy would then be protect the Agathon.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do somebody else.
Well, Eric is, I think, off the list for the same reason that we're just going to be running him out there as much as possible. So that looks like the no name is the winner.
Well, if they get the matchmaker, they need to run out there, because that's when they get the matchmaker. If they don't go out, they don't get it.
Oh, then Agathon, easy.
But then Agathon could die here.
Yep. Protect the Agathon would be the strategy.
All right, Agathon it is. I'm gonna assume he's courage. He's our leader. He's got an idea. All right, I'm gonna roll a D10 for Agathon. I'm gonna roll a red one because lantern, you know.
Big money.
Big money. Ooh, that was almost a 1. 7. 7 plus. Survivor discovers heat, and the settlement celebrates. Your settlement gains lantern oven. The survivor gains red fist secret fighting art, and rolls on the lantern branding table on this page. Lantern branding. All right, so first things first. We need the
innovation.
Yeah, the innovation. What was it called? Inner lantern? No.
One moment. It was called Lantern Oven.
Lantern oven. Oh, we don't have it even here. Okay, so it's probably in this deck then. There it is. Oh, it's an ammonia card. It should have been in the deck. Oh well. I guess we just got ammonia kind of a little while ago. It should have been pulled over. I better check and make sure all the ammonia cards are over. No, we missed bloodletting too. That's bad. Okay. Mistake there. Alright, all fighting survivors gain +1. We do now have a source of heat. We need to enter lantern oven. So we have to add cooking and scrap smelting. Okay, we gain +1 on departure. Now that's a +2 on departure.
Need a limit bump.
Yeah.
People.
We'll take the free thing there. We also get the red fist secret fighting art. I think it's in the secret. Red fist. This is Agathon. This may fighting art. At the start of the showdown, each survivor gains a +1 strength token. Survivors may spend their strength token in place of survival. Really powerful for Agathon to have on a hunt now.
Yes.
Although we want him to get the courage. That's the problem, though. We want him to get courage during the settlement phase. Okay? All right, I'm rolling on the lantern branding. So this could be good or bad, maybe. Feast, culminating in the ritual branding of the settlement's finest warriors by heat of an agitated lantern. Discard half the settlement's total resources, including storage. Rounded down. Nominate a survivor and roll on the table below.
Did we lose a broken lantern piece or two?
Yeah, 2 of them. Unless we want to throw out the organ, but we're throwing out the lanterns right now. Just don't have enough.
Rounded down. Don't we just throw out 1?
Does it say rounded down?
I heard you say that. I didn't read it.
Yep. Okay, my bad. I will pull out another broken lantern then. So we, out of 3, we lose 1. That's a pretty good deal.
Yep.
And then I'll let you roll this, I think. Nominate a survivor and roll on the table below. They can either do this again. If we already have it, we can roll again, which is good. +1 permanent speed, +1 permanent strength, or accident, and they get the blinded and gain a +1 permanent luck. So even though it's bad, it's not atrociously bad.
Is this one person or is this everybody?
One, just one.
All right, let's see here. We want permanent strength or permanent speed, huh?
Speed. I would say we would think that.
My no-name already has +1 to speed.
You have +1 accuracy. Strength, we need to think about wounding. And luck, crits.
Azazel.
Are you sure? Because if he's going to disappear when he gets up to top with his sword. He's going to disappear, so we're going to lose everything he has. The Twilight Sword guy. I would say give it to somebody else.
When he caps on weapon proficiency, you mean?
Yep, he'll disappear.
If that actually happens, I'm going to call that a win.
But this is a great opportunity to balance out some of our squad. I would say let Eric do it, and the reason I say that is because plus speed means he shoots the bow 1 extra time, strength means he's going to wound with it better, and luck means that he can, crit with it better. That's why I say Eric.
I don't mind having Robin Hood.
Okay, you're rolling it then.
All right.
Don't roll a lantern. Everything else is okay.
A 6.
A 6 is good. Yeah, 6 is +1 permanent speed, branded feet.
That's the one I was hoping for.
Yep. So you get a speed out of that. So now you shoot 3 dice. Because see, the thing about the him having speed bonus is a lot of that is the reaction, Yeah. He can shoot, and if he gets on top of a something too, it's even better if he gets on top of like the face or something.
Well, the other thing I'm just thought of is that if he's throwing more dice at it, he can pop traps from a distance, which is nicer.
Yeah, there's a lot of times they'll run up on him, but
I'll need a third dice over here for the no name as well.
All right, I think that was a good deal. +1 permanent speed.
Yeah,
hey.
We got an innovation at +1 permanent speed. And secret fighting art. That's nice. Can we put secret fighting arts into the sculpture doodad?
No.
All right, then.
No, you can't put them there. Okay. All right, that was a good deal, and that's done. So that was actually nice. We cannot touch this new person because they wouldn't have been created yet. Oops, Agathon is here. This unnamed survivor here. Although,
so we roll for the baby before or after this happened?
This would be after the baby has to come later. So
after this?
Yeah, this should have been done like right after the Slenderman.
We still would have had the. We didn't burn okay, never mind.
Oh, we had the bone though.
Yeah.
So we have to lose the other lantern. Whoops.
Yeah, we would have lost 2 things.
Yeah. Good call. Retconning it. And if anybody else can catch anything where we would have done that differently, let us know.
I like comic books, so I know how to retcon.
There you go. All right. Then we still have the crone left too. So let's check the crone's tale.
My wife, crone.
Robin Hood, you're talking about it. A crone's tale. One day the survivors gathered around an old crone that had decided to share a secret. In her foolish youth, she played inside a foul-smelling, curved ball. Before she knew what happened, the ball rolled away with her trapped inside. She tumbled in its stomach-churning darkness for what seemed like days. The ball rolled to a sudden halt. She crawled out into a hushed glade. Strange plants twisted up between her grasping fingers and bloomed in lurid colors. It came soundlessly from the trees. Thorny, flowering vines burst from the ground where it tread, and the glade was aglow with a strange light. Although she swore to never reveal the meeting with the strange night, in her dotage, she could not resist the temptation to visit the glade again. The survivors followed her into the dark. Along the way, she told them the glade's seductive beauty and the wondrous creature that guarded it. Finally, they reached the gleaming gate that set the keen survivors' teeth on edge, at once repulsing and pulling at something deep in the pits of their stomach. The crone stood before it, determined, her old skin sagging further, her eyes filled with pain as the gate swung open. Painfully, the crone led them through the shifting forest to the glade. There, on downy grass, she lay down. The survivors gathered worriedly around her. Nominated survivor in the settlement. The survivor grasped the ghostly blossom and gains the sleeping vines, flower rare gear, and the flower addiction disorder. So whoever is not coming out with us. Whoops. So, let's see. We want this unnamed survivor here. This girl?
Yeah, that's fine.
On her. So she gains the sleeping virus, flower, rare gear, and the flower addiction disorder.
By the way, everybody, this part's my fault because I picked the Flower Knight.
Flower addiction. And that means that she cannot depart unless she goes after the Flower Knight.
Until we get rid of that.
Yeah, and where's the Flower Knight here? We'll check his stuff. Flower Knight. Here. Ding. There it is. And the Sleeping Virus card gives her +1 luck. But it's cursed. I think it means she can't remove it. When she dies, a flower blooms her corpse and add a worm virus to the timeline next year. You are the guest. You are the guest. So there's a guest that comes or something. I don't remember. But we'll have to remember this when she dies. But she does get +1 luck.
Good times.
Well, that would have to be on her gear, but that's not going to be there right now. So, okay. Pack her up. She can't go anywhere. I do need to name her something, though, so I know. I'll make her note. Flower. Oh, she's got the flower addiction right on her. She needs a +1 luck one, so I'll make a note. Because it doesn't say here, but she does have it. I could actually just put it on her, but whatever. Alright. Back up here. With her final breath, the ghostly glowing flower bursts from her papery lips. Its delicate bloom, fragrant with untold power. We may now hunt the Flower Knight, so we add him to our quarry list. Flower Knight. We're not going to hunt him yet right now, though. Alright. And then we are departing, right? That actually was okay. Even though we lost an extra stuff from our resource there. But it's okay. Alright. Anything else to add? I think we're good.
Yeah.
We are going to need our tokens here. If we damage anything, I'm going to make sure that I know. And we will drop those tokens over here too, just because everybody has oh no, green doesn't. Green doesn't. Everybody else has a token that they have to use to mark if they hit with their weapon. Oh. Okay, and that's it. Jimmy, you have anything to say?
Let's not have any nemesis fights for a little while, shall we?
That was bad. Yeah, we need to recover our losses. All right, thanks everybody for joining. Hope you had a great time. See you next time. Say bye, Jim.
Peace.
Peace.